You can do it! Further adventures in Japan!
Hello, all you wonderful people. Today I'm in the shadow of Abenoharcus. And I'm out here in Tennoji, where Abenoharcus is located, to do something kind of interesting and kind of informative. As you know, Japan is in what we like to call the Ring of Fire, which is where seismic activity is very frequent. And you know what? There is actually a center where you can learn what to do in a disaster situation. And you know what? It's absolutely free. And that is the Life and Safety Learning Center, located right near Tennoji Station. Next to Abenoharcus is a Q's Mall. If you go down that road, you'll find this lovely building right there. Now, looking at the size of this building, you might say, man, this experience must be huge, but it's actually a government building. Inside here, there's a whole bunch of government offices. There's even a public pool in there. The thing we want to see is actually on the 3rd floor. As much as I want to get wet in the pool, I think I'll go to the Life Safety Learning Center instead. You know, it's interesting just walking in this building. There's a huge, open atrium that has nothing in it. But if you look right over here, it's the sign of where you need to go to see this safety center. And like Huey Lewis in the news said, this is it. Please let me know. Just on pamphlets, you think it would only be in Japanese, but they actually have English. And not just British English, American English. Thank you. Inside, basically, there's a room with a fire truck. Oh, man. There's buttons to flip and knobs to turn. Flipping switches, turning knobs. All these pictures of destruction make sense to me, except for this one, which is a guy killing what looks like a catfish? I'm not sure. Look at all the model fire trucks they got here. They even let you wear the firefighter uniform. Hey, they offered me a pension. Be cool about fire safety, kids. Be cool. Stay in school. I just been informed that I'm going to attend a fire safety class. What to do if a gas leak happens in your house in Japan. I don't know anything about this. All I can think of is this explosion. We'll all be dead in this room. Well, this whole room smelled like gasoline, but it was really interesting. They even have an earthquake simulator machine. That's crazy. This is on the 3rd floor of a building, yo. What you just saw was supposed to be the Hashin earthquake, the one that hit Kobe in 1995. And here's one that's going to happen maybe in the next 30 years in Japan. If you were wondering, this earthquake is supposed to be an 8.3. They've basically said, hey, something like this is coming, and this place is actually to prepare you for that. What to do in this situation, how to survive, how to live. So I guess it makes sense why this place is completely free to go check out and see. And now it's my turn to see what's behind those doors, to see what it's like to be in a real earthquake. And there's a whole training course here. It's legit, too legit to quit. Oh, the first room is like a movie theater. This place is like Epcot, man. So let me break this attraction down for you, because I don't think a lot of you know Japanese. Basically, it starts off with a real news reporter and a digital news reporter talking about earthquakes. It's cute. They show a simulation of what an earthquake might feel like for like 5 seconds. 震度を5弱に上げてみましょう。 And then they cut to a reporter doing interviews out in the street. She's talking about Jishins, what they're like, how they feel. Jishin is Japanese for earthquake, by the way. She gets involved in a little bit of a melodrama, talking about a store, and then a real earthquake hits. And it stops going from fun to absolutely frightening. That was terrifying. I think everyone died. So we're put into a room that's a disaster scenario, and everyone has to shut off the lights and all electricity in here. Nothing like creating a real scary environment. The next room is covered in smoke, so you have to cover your mouth and cover your nose and wander around through the smoke. Now, imagine being in an earthquake and going out of your building. You have to escape through the smog here. Oh, jeez. Oh, kawaii, this is scary. Whoa, arigato. Get down. Oh, God. This is legitimately painful. The smoke is so intense in here. Oh, God. Oh, oh God, gotta get out of here. This is serious. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Oh, whoa. There's a whole sector. It's crazy. Oh my goodness. Wow. That felt like we were really in danger. I couldn't even breathe in that. Looks like we're now in a fire extinguishing training area. Time for me to put out a fire. Okay. That fire didn't stand a chance. After a little firefighting, to see the destruction. Wow. Wow, this looks like a Hollywood set. This is crazy. Seriously, this place looks like something out of Halloween Horror Nights. Wow, this place really does make you feel like you're in an actual earthquake. It reminds me of that movie, Earthquake, with Charlton Heston. Hey, I like the name of this place here. It's called Help. Man, after going to see that, they actually have a room that you can see the entire destruction. Man, it looks amazing. Here they showed us that they had a hidden camera up during that fog section. And look, there's me! I'm vlogging! And I get to go on that earthquake machine. And you know, in my great intelligence, this is the shot I got. I'm the guy in the green shirt, if you can't tell. I actually got certification that I survived an earthquake. Or that I now have the knowledge to survive an earthquake. either or. So to say this place isn't edutainment would be selling it short. You start off in like a simulator room, you go through a room that's completely filled with smoke, which believe me, that smoke was dense, and it was not like the, oh, this is not harmful to your health smoke. It was thick. You could not breathe in that. You got to learn how to put out a fire. You got to see what happens after an earthquake, where you should go, where you shouldn't go. I learned that you should go underneath a table, cover your head, protect your head as much as possible, because that's the most important part of your body. And then I actually got to experience an earthquake, and that, you know, that earthquake, the big one, I think it was 8.4 that they said we're going to get in the next 30 years here in Japan. That's a little scary to think about, because last week there was an earthquake, and it was a little terrifying because I didn't know what to do. I have no doubt in my mind that it's some of those like really harsh pushes that a building would fall over, or at least the building that I'm in would fall over. But that's what it's all about. It's all about being safe. It's all about being prepared. And like I said, that's probably why this place is free. So I hope you guys learned something. If you learned something, please hit that like button. If you like me, if you like what you saw, please click that subscribe button. It really does help me out. And if you guys want to see some place in Japan, you're like, I want to see that place, please tell me about it, I want you to know about it, leave a comment down below. And as I always say, you can do it, I can do it, we can all do it. Be a little safe out there today. And as I always say, stay groovy, guys.